Hello, hello, and welcome back. Now, as this is a vlog, well, anything goes, and today you're coming with me down on the farm. Ooh-ah! Yes, we're off to Willows Activity Farm, London Colney, which is easy to find. It's just off junction 22 of the M25. Now, it's a big place. It really is a big place, so you're going to need to spend a good full afternoon here, or maybe even a day. Now, just typically as we arrived, there was this huge thunderstorm and everything got massively drenched outside. But luckily, there's loads of stuff to do inside. And we took our nephews, and they used to live local, so they know this place quite well. So the first thing they wanted to head for was the animal feed centre. Now what happens is, when you go through the entrance, you buy a little bag of feed for about £2 or £3, and you come into this barn, and then yeah, you can go round and feed all the animals. The kids absolutely love it. And of course the grown-ups can have a go as well, and there's a good variety of animals, from large farm animals right down to the sort of smaller stuff, and they're all pretty tame, to be honest. They spend most of their days in here getting massively overfed. It doesn't seem a bad life, to be honest. It's a really good opportunity, for your kids to get up close to the animals and pet them and feed them. And I say it's undercover, so if it's raining outside like when we were here, absolutely perfect start to the trip. Get them in there, get them close to the animals. And I mean, as you can see, if your kids are a little bit shy, they haven't got to really touch or feed the animals by hand. They've got feeding troughs in front of every sort of pen. There's so the variety. You've got like llamas here, and there's a pig, obviously, and also smaller animals like rabbits and guinea pigs. And another good thing is that the kids can handle guinea pigs, and pretty much all kids like guinea pigs. And all they do is they just sit down and just wait. Then a handler comes up like this one here. Look, here, have a guinea pig. just chucks a guinea pig, and they get to sort of pet a guinea pig. Typically 5 minutes, something like that, and the guinea pigs just sort of tend to fall to sleep. So after the kids had fed the animals, well, it was time to feed the rest of us. And they do have a sort of cafeteria here. Not brilliant, to be honest. Most people take packed lunches, but what is good is there is a four park for bigger kids and a small one as well for little toddlers. And it's all free. Everything, once you've paid that entrance fee, everything inside is free. So you can enjoy a sit down and a cup of coffee and maybe a pastry or something, and just let your kids go off and burn off all that energy. So like I say, for food, you're most likely to take a packed lunch, and that's great because outside perfectly catered for packed lunch. You have these sort of like little sheds, if you like, where you can sit down and eat your sandwiches and things. Absolutely perfect. Even if it's raining, you can get under cover. And if it's too bad outside, well, I do have sort of these little barns where they kind of got these automated little shows as well that keep the kids amused while they're sitting there munching their crisps. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, luckily for us, the weather did improve, and we headed outside. And there's loads of adventure things for the kids to explore. There's rides. There's sort of small little theme parks built around the farm itself. There's a bouncy castle that, unfortunately, they're taking that down due to the wet weather. A zip wire here that the kids can go on. And as I said, it's all free once you pay. They can just go around to their heart's content, and yeah, they really do love it. Certainly the little ones, and of course scattered all around of these attractions, there are animals. Now, one of the big hits was the old Pan for Gold thing. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but most adventure sort of parks have this, and kids can spend ages here just panning through the sand, looking for small pieces of gold pirate. And when they've collected, I think it's about half a dozen, they go off to a kiosk and they get kind of a shiny gold sort of plastic medal. And they can go back and do it all over again. And once again, you don't pay for the medals or anything. It's completely free, included in the entrance fee. There's lots of these little activities sort of scattered around, and we found that the kids were well amused all of the time. They weren't bored at all. And that's what it's all about. If you're taking certainly sort of younger children, you want them amused, you want to sort of wear them out. And yeah, absolutely perfect. And yeah, a few things I suppose, fairly educational, a bit like this giant almost sort of jigsaw here that the missus and the kids got involved in, and that kept them quiet for a while. And yeah, I think they quite enjoyed it. There's always someone that comes along like this guy here on the left, telling them how to do it. You always get one of these people, don't you? It doesn't matter where you go. Now, it's not all about activity all the time. They also, as you go around the farm itself, they put on certain shows. Now, if you're clever, you'll get a guide and you'll plan your route accordingly to the times of the shows to sort of see the most of them. It shows that, they're really good. They appeal to all age groups. This one with the sheepdog herding these geese was particularly good. So I'll just be quiet for a second, and just so you can sort of hear the commands and things.
Sit, Lulu. Off. Back. Sit. Lulu, off, Lulu. Off. Now sit. Back. Sit. Sit. Sit, Lulu. Back. Sit. Off. Sit, back. Sit, Lulu. That'll do. Good girl. Sit. Lulu, that'll do. Sit, Lulu. Sit, Lulu, that'll do.
So that was quite a good one, even for the adults. But if you've got smaller children, well, they do shows based for them as well. They'll certainly sort of keep them amused. And this was quite a good one. You've got two farmers here and a tractor which comes out later on, operated by a remote control that was sort of quite clever. Anyway, I'll be quiet again and let you listen to a little bit of this.
Such a place where as it goes, will you sing along and clap along with us? Are you ready, everybody? Yeah! Come on, Fergie! Fergie! He lives on the farm and always rides around. Can you hear him coming? Listen for the sound. Fergie, the greatest tractor in the world.
So the little ones really like that, and grown-ups will note they do sell little models of Fergie in a gift shop at the end of the farm. Yeah, I know, yeah. So after that, the kids were hyper for tractors. They were in tractor mode, and there is a tractor ride that runs along by the bottom of the farm near the pumpkin field. So we got dragged along into that. It was okay, it's free. I tell you what they don't tell you is, I'm being serious now, if you've got kind of a back condition or you are sort of slightly elderly, well, it is a very, very bumpy ride. It really is sort of potholed and up and down, and it is rather like being on a kind of roller coaster. But of course, your kids don't mind, do they? I mean, bouncier the better. They're like little rubber balls. They just bounce all over the place. Anyway, yeah, we had a great time at the farm. Loads to do. Kids were thoroughly exhausted by the end of it, as were we. Fantastic day out. Now, price-wise, yeah, these things, are a little bit pricey. If you pay the full price on the gate, 2 adults, 2 kids, 1 in a buggy, like when we went, with the animal feed, would have come to about 80 quid. So what I'd say to you is, what's clever, go onto the Willows Farm website, register, and then throughout the year you get sent money off vouchers, and like us, you can get in half price. And 40 quid for a full day out where everything is free once you get inside, I think that's pretty much as good as a bargain as you will get nowadays. Anyway, going to bring this to a close. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit different day on the farm. As always, cheers and thanks for... Stop. Hold it. There's a little bit more. Now, welcome back into the tiny little shed where 4 years ago it all began. Here it is. I've tidied it out, you'll see. Look, it's all nice and neat. Just thought I'd show you this before I go, let you know that there's other things I'm doing other than bathrooms and going to the farm. Just a little electronics project here that I've been waiting for these little bits to come in from China. Everything's in now, so when I get a moment, I will be cracking on with that and I'll show you that in due course. Also got a couple of little CB rigs now set up, UK FM, mid-block and AM. Yeah, they receive well enough, but yeah, I think I need to get another little linear here just to give that a little bit of kick to, get out, further out. Anyway, just thought I'd like to show you that before I went, but this time, yep, I am going to go. So everybody take care, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now.